here together with me is
Carol, hi.
Hello.
Everybody, I am here in Germany, 7 hours behind Singapore time, and bringing this to you for Voices of Courage Asia. This episode is super, super important. It's actually our last episode for the year 2021, and it's
Yeah,
also very important for me as well. Um, for myself, business wise, and also in terms of partnership wise, and also life wise, everything, right? Because it's the end of the year, then I something to look forward to the following year.
yeah. I think coming to the end of the year and Christmas is just around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I think it is a very festive period, right?
Mm-hmm.
In spite of COVID, right? We are living with COVID, and we will make the best of whatever we could, right? And enjoy the family time, the quality time with your family and friends, right? Of course, taking note of the precautions, right? So
Mm-hmm.
do your part and enjoy the festive season as well. Okay, so I know Carol,
Yes.
you're still in Germany, still enjoying the family time over there, and
Yeah.
really look forward to having you back. But that will be next year, or when
It
are you
will
coming
be,
back?
yeah, it will be. I will arrive at touchdown Singapore soil on the 30th of December. Yeah, just enough in the time a day before the crossover to the new year. And of course, Lillian, after this episode, another few more days you are leaving for your trip with your kids. Right? How
Yeah,
how, how do you feel?
we are looking forward. The kids are looking forward. Everything is planned and booked, so we are
Mm,
ready to go.
wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's very excited. It's last, but it's like the beginning of something new.
yeah. Um, yeah, looking forward to a white Christmas for the
Mm,
kids. Yeah, so I think that's very exciting for them. Yeah, and because the place we are going is very scenic, so but I'm not too
mm,
sure about the view for because it's going to be a white Christmas. Everything is going to be white. Yeah, but we're definitely going to have a great time. Right? We're going to have
I
a great
bet.
time. Yeah. And talking about where we want to go, making sure
Mm,
having the clarity of where you are going. And
yeah.
that brings back to our topic for today, which is
Yeah.
all about clarity and goals. Clarity
Yeah.
and goals. Yeah.
Mm,
Especially when it comes to the end of the year and crossing over to 2022, right? Which
mm-hmm.
most of us will be doing our goal settings. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is something that I hope our audience are doing. If you have
Mm-hmm.
not set any goals yet, it's not too late. It's not too late. Yeah. So you just set aside some time for yourself, by
Mm,
yourself, and get those pen moving, right? And
mm-hmm.
get those thoughts and those ideas and dreams that you have. Just pen them down, right? Brain dump everything down to begin with. Okay. Yeah, that's step number
Yes.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do we
Yeah.
want to
Oh,
do this? How are we going to progress with this conversation about
well, I
goals?
mean, it's like, well, goal setting, because I think about when I was in the corporate, previously, when it comes to goal setting, we have this corporate level goal on where they want to go next year, and then you
Mm,
pass it down, and then you have to kind somehow and just align your objective based on the corporate goal, and all of this has to be done before the end of November and latest early December. So you need to have everything locked down. So, the goal that I used to have, from a corporate, it's not exactly my personal goal. It's actually not business, business company goal. Then when it comes to my own personal goal, where I want to go professionally, purposely, or rather spiritually as well, for my own personal direction, I never really had a chance to do that until I left the corporate. Then I realized that actually, whatever goals that you have at work, right, and in life, it has to actually have an alignment. And I didn't know how to do that
mm,
until I started doing personal development. Mm,
right.
yeah. So that's my
Yeah.
experience.
Talking about setting goals for the
Hmm.
whole, I think for the whole year, our community has and the company we have already like planned for the whole year, right? So
Yeah.
want to plan in advance and so that usually we get it done before November so that we can have
Mm.
the, the whole of December to be
Yeah.
celebrating and with our family and friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yes,
Mm-hmm.
goals. Why? Why do you have your goals? I think that's very important.
First thing,
Yeah,
yes.
we don't just set goals for the sake of setting, and then
Mm-hmm.
comes the first week, you know, you are not taking any more actions towards your goal because you're
Mm.
compelling why you set that goal is not compelling enough. Your why is not compelling enough to get you even
Mm.
moving
Mm.
past the first week. I think that that is something that you want to avoid. So therefore, we are very particular
Mm.
in diving into the why you
Yeah.
do what you do, why you set this goal. Yeah. So that is one question that you want to pen it down and ask yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It may be a bit challenging to answer that question, even though it's just three words, three letter words. One
Yeah.
word with three letters, but it is very challenging process, to dig into your why. Right?
Mm.
But it's something that is essential. You feel that it is
Yes.
essential, it is non-negotiable. You must.
Mm-hmm.
We advocate. We tell our community, ladies in our community, and all our clients that you must know your why. You
Yeah.
must know why you do what you do. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, it is very, very important because research have actually shown and it is scientifically proven that for people who have set out objectives for themselves for the new year, so-called New Year resolution, and majority of that, will actually kind of like stop or rather get lost within the first 8 weeks of the new year because they just set this goal but they don't know where they are going, and it's actually very, very sad, right? And as what you say, Lilian, knowing your why is important because a mentor once told me once you know your why, the how becomes very, very clear. Then you know exactly where you need to head and what you need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think most people that we encounter will be busy doing the how, right? Doing
Mm.
the
Yes.
doing. They're busy trapped in that process of doing, 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 doing. And before you know it, you are burnout, right? You are burnout, and then get discouraged along the way because of challenges and obstacles. And the worst thing is you do not know where you are heading. And all those doing um, end up with no direction, right? So not having that clarity of where you are going will uh, it's not going to help because if you are just immersed in doing, doing, doing. So yeah, I totally agree with you. Knowing where you are going, knowing why you are doing, setting that goal would then helps in planning out strategically the how to
Mm.
get there. The how to get there is, to me, it is unlimited. There are unlimited
Yeah.
ways of getting from point A to point B.
Mm.
Unlimited. Yeah. But first of all, you're having that clarity of where you want to go. And not just
Mm.
that, having the
Yes.
clarity also knowing where you are right now,
Mhm.
isn't
Mhm.
it? For
Yeah.
example, if you want to go to Germany, like where Carol
Yes.
is right now, very good. You know where you want to go. You know how you're going to get there. You're going to get an
Mhm.
airplane, right? You're going to get on board of an aircraft. But if you do not know where you are right now,
Mm.
then you are going to be having challenges in your planning and preparation.
Yeah,
Are you
indeed.
living from Singapore, or are you living from Japan, or are you living from Australia? Where are you now? So
Yeah.
likewise in your own personal growth, right?
Mm.
Where are you right now? And
Mhm.
that will help you to plan out the steps, the how to, right, towards where
Yeah.
you want to be. Yeah. So
Yeah.
having clarity in these few major areas,
Mhm.
in these few key areas is critical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Indeed, and as bringing it back to knowing the why. So take this trip for me, for example. The whole why is just to spend time with family. Despite the fact that there might be a potential lockdown in Germany, we decided the why is more important. Seeing the family and having the family reunited, and that is actually very, very important. And when you mentioned where you are right now, Lillian, earlier, it really brought back this memory of when I first started out with my business. you
Mm-hmm.
know I knew that I have this big, big, big grand plan that I have for my business. Okay, I want to do image coaching. I want to do this with my client. I want to set up workshop. I want to do mother daughter workshop together, makeup workshop, skincare workshop, all those, everything. I have everything put out into a nice checklist. What are the things that I need to do? Basically, the house, right? And also how to achieve them. The how to achieve that, including the cost, getting all the way down to the cost of renting a studio so that I can conduct all my workshops and everything. I have all that in place, but somehow I did not have that purpose that ground me to make that call. For me, it's a start of business. This is how I need to be done, what I need to do to be done to get things going. But then I lost that sense of purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Why this business in the first place? I
Mm-hmm.
lost that. So as I was, continuing with all the doing and trying to be also perfect, along the way, then I see, few years have passed, and I wasn't able to get to where I wanted to be. I was somehow like stuck running around in the same spot. I see my peers, moving faster, moving forward, and I was so distracted by some of the other shiny little objects that's along the way. Oh, maybe you can do collaboration with this person, for the sake of marketing, or do this for the sake of visibility and try to get my name out, and also, or maybe this is something that I need to do in order for me to attain this skill set first before I can take the next step. So all of this, and I really lost my sense of why, and that was very, very, very painful. In fact, I lost approximately about 4 years, trying to running around. I mean, it's also like, taking a step forward and then taking two steps back kind of a thing. So I have clients along the way, like one personal client, one like workshop collaboration here and there, but I'm not really leaving out the purpose of why I started the business in the first place. And that was super, super painful experience for me.
Yeah. I
Mm,
think, um, yeah, thanks for sharing that experience. I think our audience out there, if you can resonate with what Carol mentioned, you are right in the midst of that scenario. Yeah, I think this is the time where you want to take a step back and evaluate, right? Evaluate where you are right now. That's why it comes back to where you are right now. It's as important as where you want to be and how you're going to get there. Because
yeah.
where you are right now will tell you, what are the skill sets you need,
Hmm.
who are the people that you want to be collaborating with. Like just now we talked
Hmm.
about collaboration, right? You don't just collaborate with anybody, right? And
Yeah.
everybody. You need to know where you are. So do a check-in, do a self-check-in of where you are right now.
Mm.
Right, in terms of your skill set, like last week we talked about skill sets and competency, right? So
Hmm.
yeah, do a check-in on that. Do a check-in
Yeah.
on your finances, where how is your finances doing right now? Do you have
Hmm.
that budget or that capital to be running, certain plans and campaigns, for what, 6 months, 12 months, or
Hmm.
3 years, or you need to do an evaluation of where you are right now in
Mm.
order to help in planning moving forward to where you want to be, right? So
Yeah.
when you know where you are, the different strength and the support that you need, then when you move forward, when
Mm.
opportunity arises and people approaching you, you know how to filter, right? You
Yeah.
know how to
Yes.
filter and not be distracted,
Mm.
or confused, or especially distraction is one key thing that will sabotage your
Yeah.
process. So
Mm.
you can be laser focused in moving forward to where you want to be, because you know where you are, what you need, what kind of support you need, and what are your strengths, right? So whether or not you need to continue to further develop certain skill set, or this is what is enough to you know to,
Mm.
to, to move you forward for the next 12 months or 1 year or 3 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
So having that the awareness and
Mm.
understanding of where you are is as important as where you want to be. You know, people keep setting goals, set
Yes.
goals, set goals, but please do a reflection evaluation of where you are right now. So you need to have
Mm.
clarity on this as well. Yeah. So
Mm.
I mean that's what we do with our clients, right? As we do the
Yes.
coaching, we support them, we help them to go through this whole process. Yeah. I mean, it
Mm.
can be a tedious process. It doesn't have to be a tedious process. Yeah. If you have the support of your coach to guide you along. Yeah.
Yeah. And when it comes to goal setting, there are so many different school of thoughts, right? And then, when it comes to, I would say goal setting from the corporate. I've known how to set goals based on the smart system, which is
Mm,
actually mostly adopted. But the thing
yes.
is, like, again, if you don't have that clarity on where you are, where you want to go, having that smart system is just a guide for you. You can set that goal, but if you don't know where you're going, you will not be able to achieve what you set yourself out to do.
Yeah. It's just like, I mean, it's just a random thought. I
Mm-hmm.
haven't think it properly yet. But I was just thinking because we're talking about flight going to
Mm.
Germany and a holiday. It's just like the system, the tool is just a tool. It's a vehicle,
Mm.
right, to get you there.
Yeah.
So the smart goals system is as good as the aircraft, right? You
Mm.
know that you need to get on board of an aircraft in order to get to where you want to be. But you also
Mm.
need to know which aircraft you need to be on
Yes.
board, right? If you decide,
Yeah.
I want to come back to, if you don't know where you are,
Mm-hmm.
right, you will not know which flight to book. I
Yes.
yeah, and then um, and it doesn't mean that the most efficient way to get to Germany,
Mm.
you are able to do that because what's the most efficient way to get to Germany?
Oh, you fly,
You
right?
only know you fly, right? You do
Yeah.
because if you do not know where you are,
Mm-hmm.
then you can't plan the most efficient way to get to Germany, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you see the analogy that I'm trying to communicate across here. Yeah,
Indeed.
everybody
Indeed.
knows you need to get on an aircraft to get to Germany.
Mm.
But yeah, which flight to book, where you flying out from,
Mm.
which is the most efficient way, the most economical
Yeah.
way, the most cost saving way, whatever. Yeah,
Yeah. And then which date to fly out, which date to return. All of this is all part and parcel. Right.
yes. So again, same thing. Applying it back to your life and your business is the same. It's the same concept, right?
Yeah.
Knowing where you are in your area of your relationship, for example,
Mm.
right? If so, take a X-ray, on your relationship right now. Is it
Mm.
that you're having a communication issue?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a communication issue? Is it a
Yeah.
clash in personality that you did not know how to um, that because you don't understand each other's personality, you don't understand each other's strength and blind spots and fear and need, or
Mm-hmm.
you don't understand each other's love language. What is it?
Mm.
Or you don't even know each other's preferences in the way they want to be preferred to be treated.
Mm.
So take an X-ray of what is the current situation, right? Before you want to,
Yeah.
oh, I want to have a fantastic, intimate relationship. Yeah, everybody wants that. Yeah, so you
Mm.
plan. You're going to book a flight to Germany. So you want to do this, you want to do that. Yeah, but again, if the issue is about communication, if you don't address that, you are going to
Mm.
have a lot of conflicts along the way to Germany.
Yeah, that is true. And then speaking of that, having been clarity is also being extremely honest with yourself, right? And
Yes.
having, I would say get a guide if you're unable to, right? Especially a coach. Because it was actually beneficial to me because a coach is like a mirror, right? It's reflecting back, so that you get to see for yourself what other people are seeing, what you are blind, to as well, especially looking at the blind spots. Then be completely honest with that honesty towards yourself, then you can be even clearer in terms of what needs to be done next.
Yeah. I would like
Yeah.
to add on to that is,
Mm-hmm.
not just being completely honest with yourself, but I would
Mm-hmm.
suggest or encourage you to be brutally honest with yourself. Brutally honest with yourself. Yeah, because that's where you will, when you're brutally honest with yourself, you will see the real issue, right? The real
Yeah.
problem that needs to be addressed. Yeah.
Mm.
So when it comes to relationship, you want to build a strong and healthy relationship, or you're trying to salvage a relationship that you care so much.
Mm.
Yeah, be brutally honest with yourself, and have friends that can be brutally honest with you, because they can see your blind
Yeah.
spots, right? Which we
Mm.
can't. That's why, like you said, that a coach is one person that you can go to, that who will be brutally honest with you. Yeah, because I am
Yeah.
brutally honest with my clients.
Yes.
And of course, I ask for their permission, right, to be brutally honest.
Yeah, and it is important to do so because it really ties into where you want to go, right? Having that clarity, and besides being brutally honest with yourself, you need to also be aware of yeah, I would say self-critical in a sense, not too much, just self-critical, to know where in terms of competency where you are at, right? And then how to actually add on to that in order for you to plan forward. Because for me, when it comes to goal setting for the year, I usually would include personal growth, yeah, into the mix. I would want to attend just one personal development program, yeah, at least just once a year, in order for me to also do a self check on where I am right now. Yeah, and then what are all the blind spots and what else can I actually continue to just add on and grow myself further so that I can value add back to my clients.
Yeah, I don't know whether
Mm.
were you with us already when during one of the years I actually did a session with the community. I gave out
Mm.
a PDF file where we do some evaluation, and then
Mm-hmm. Yes.
planning forward, evaluation and then planning forward,
Yeah.
right? So that is evaluation of where you are right now,
Mm-hmm.
and then then you plan forward. Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you can hear us, we are just repeating ourselves over and over
Mm-hmm.
again,
Mm-hmm.
and therefore you can tell how important it is, right, to have clarity of where you are, evaluate where your current situation, where you are,
Mm.
before you start planning how to get to where you want to be, right? So,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
of course, knowing where you want to be, why you want to be there, is as important as well. So those are the key points that you want to
Mm.
make sure that you uh, pen down your thoughts, right?
That's true. Yeah.
And if of
Yeah.
course you need support in doing that, then just engage a coach, you can get a coach and support you in working that out.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. True, true. So, and also, if I also want to add on to what I just said about personal development, it is very, very
Mm.
important for us as human beings to continue to grow. Because I once read somewhere a quote that says, the moment you stop learning, you start to die. Your brain cells start to die, your knowledge starts to die. Then you would literally just kind of like living your life in vain. Then I really like to use this opportunity to do a little plug on our program. And well, one of the reason is not because we want your money. Okay, most importantly is that because this is actually created specifically for you in mind, which is our Transform with Courage boot camp. Yeah, and this is important because we set this out in April for year 2022. Reason being, usually the first few months of the year, we have so many things as women, right? Business, kids, so on and so forth. We have the Chinese New Year. We have all those things that trying to the so-called year end, physical year end planning for those who are actually in corporate. So all of this, we want to get that out of the way so that you can really start planning for yourself. For all of us, in fact, me included in the past, I've always been trying to take care of everybody else. The husband, the kids, my colleagues, everything else except for myself. And most of the time, we do neglect ourselves, and that's why we really like this program to for you, so that you can really 100% focus on yourself and how you can transform your life personally. To set your goal personally, I really want to bring back to my own personal experience because I have no time, basically having that clarity on where I want to go personally, and ended up running around in circles and not knowing where I'm going. And it's important to align your own personal life goals
Mm,
towards your business goals, towards your corporate goals, and whatever you want to achieve, because it really starts from you right from the get go. Yeah, you are the core.
yeah,
And I really, really like to encourage you. You can really please do, check us out right now. Right, it's the end of the year. You're thinking about, goal setting, thinking about where you want to go next. Then log on to our website, Class Living, ClassLiving.com.sg, then slash TWCB. That is Transform with Courage Bootcamp for short. And then one word, okay, and then 2022. So it's, classliving.com.sg slash TWCB 2022. Then you to actually read about the whole of the program, what we are doing this for all of you. Because, yeah, I have benefited from all my mentors and my coaches along the way for the past 10 over years. And this is, what we would like to do, what Lilian and myself, and also our guest coaches who's going to be at the boot camp, going to give to you something that you really, really need as women, to move
yeah,
forward with your life.
yeah. I think the reason we're doing this is because we
Yeah.
benefited from investing in ourselves. So
Mm-hmm.
if you don't love yourself enough in, if you don't invest in yourself, it also reflects
Yeah.
to you how much you're loving yourself. Like
Mm.
to be, I mean, I would like to take this opportunity to be brutally honest, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you allow me to be
Yeah.
brutally honest with you, how much do you love yourself?
Mm.
How much do you love yourself will it can be seen and reflected on how much you're investing in yourself, right? Or how
True.
much you are neglecting yourself. Yeah.
Indeed.
And the whole program is designed specifically to support women in the different areas of our life. Right? We
Mm-hmm.
look into our finances, we look into our
Yeah.
mindset, we look into our emotional well-being, we look into our physical. So body,
Yeah.
soul, spirit, yeah, we covered that all. And it's not going to be lecture style. It's very
Mhm.
experiential. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that you learn best and you get your aha moment best through experiencing it yourself. Yeah. So
Mm.
that's why the bootcamp is so unique. And uh, I mean, I'm an experiential learner. I mean, we do life. Life is
Yeah. Yeah.
experiential, right? So
Mm.
some take a longer time to go through the different experiences in their lives in order to learn one lesson. They may
Yeah.
repeat the same mistake, the same pattern over and over
Mm-hmm.
again and not learning that lesson.
Correct.
Or, you may have wasted many of your years or your youth just to
Yeah.
learn one lesson. But we are
Mm.
going to compact all that into a
Yes.
3 days boot camp so that
Mm-hmm.
you will gain the aha moments and learn the lessons in life because this is about life, right? About
Yeah.
you. You're going to learn those lessons in compact into 3 days. Life lessons.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yes, it's going to be brutally honest. You are going
Mm-hmm.
to exercise and practice being brutally honest with yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all. That's the whole purpose. To the goal is for you to gain that clarity, right,
Mm.
of where you are, so that you
Yeah.
can move forward to where you want to be it a
Mm-hmm.
breakthrough in your relationship, be it a breakthrough in your finances, be it a breakthrough in your health, be it breakthrough in your business, right?
Yeah.
So it is all about you. It is all about you. I mean,
Yes.
we are journeying together with with each other, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, we are benefiting from the whole process as well as we design the program. Yeah, and we
Mm.
ourselves are investing. I am continuing investing in myself. Right? I've
Yeah.
not stopped investing in myself. I'm currently
Mm-hmm.
undergoing two programs, right?
Yeah.
One with John Maxwell and one with Lisa Nichols, and I'm continuing, putting on that growth mindset. Yeah,
Mm.
let's be a lifelong learner. Yeah.
Yeah. Indeed. And then the best investment that you can make, is really in yourself.
Yeah, if you don't
Yeah.
if you don't love yourself, who would, right? And if you don't invest in yourself, who would? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Having said that, I mean, we won't dwell too much on that because the whole purpose is to add value for you, and it's all about you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to look into it, just check out our website. The information are all there. If you need more
Mm-hmm.
clarification, you can always reach out to us through the emails and the emails, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So coming back to wrap up the year and the series, I think we
Yes.
have how many episodes have we done? Oh,
Okay, all in all, we have
about
like
60.
13. Okay, well,
I think
excluding
about
those,
60.
we have guests, excluding the guests, we have a total about 14 episodes together.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then we
So
have
we hope
another. So
that,
total about 20.
yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We hope that this series has add value to your life. If you have missed out on any of our episodes, just go to Voices of Courage Asia YouTube channel or the podcast and just go and listen or watch the past episodes, right? Each
Mm-hmm.
episode we chat about different topics and it all revolves around leading with courage. So
Yes.
self leadership, leading your business, leading your personal life. Yeah, and I definitely enjoy the lunchtime chat. What are your thoughts, Carol? How do you feel
Oh,
of
I
this
I
whole
love it.
series?
Well, to be very frank, doing this series, I actually learned quite a lot from you as well. As a process, I also got to learn more about myself in terms of what I want to do, and I feel that this partnership together, being you being the courage coach and I being the confidence coach, we do come very much close hand in hand, and throughout the whole process, we also have other team members come together. We created a power team, and I think the best experience for me is to be able to launch her courage based network together with our fellow co-founders. Yeah, and this is, I would say, this is a very beautiful partnership, and also it's a beautiful collaboration going forward. I like the sisterhood that we are able to achieve, by running this, and also the whole dynamic, because we also have Transform with Courage, that is a lunchtime chat show on every Thursday. So it's actually Lilian doing this chat show with our the managing partner for Class Living, as well as a co-founder of Her Courage Business Network, Anita Ko. So we have formed this little tight network. We have like six different women coming together, six different way of life, different businesses, and how we are able to grow together as a group. It's really amazing, and this is the experience I would like to duplicate that. In fact, we are already duplicating that for Courage Business
Yeah.
Network. For those women who are out there looking for a tribe. Yeah, looking for a tribe that can come together. And this is the platform, this is the network where you can connect and then grow together with like-minded individuals. There's no competition, right? We encourage collaboration. We encourage together and supporting each other in terms of growth. So yeah, this whole experience has been wonderful for me. I really, really like to say that. And I really thank you for this opportunity to host this whole series with you, because I never would have done it on my own, to be very frank.
Wow, thank you. I really enjoy hosting this whole series with you as well. And I mean, we bounce off so many different ideas,
Mhm.
discuss about the different topics and come up with so many different life examples and experiences. So we hope that what we have shared with you, our audience, just glean on these nuggets of experiences that was being shared. Yeah, and yes, I enjoy the the bonding, right?
Mhm.
The sisterhood that was being formed, the collaboration, like you said, no competition among each other. But you know what? The only competition is with yourself, right?
Yeah.
Because you want to do better than what you have done, right? So always improving, right? No, when we say no competition, doesn't mean that we just chill and relax,
Mm.
yeah. But the focus is on the collaboration so that we can move forward more
Yeah.
efficiently and with more productivity, right? And
Mm.
with more and with a bigger strength together as a
Yes.
team rather than
Mm.
going solo, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we look forward to seeing you next year. And
Mhm.
we are coming up. We definitely are not going to stop. We're not going to end here. We're definitely going to come up
Yes.
with another series, and we will share um, about it soon, right? Real soon. So
Yeah.
check out our Facebook page. We will release the information as soon as we can, right? But in the meantime, enjoy the holiday, enjoy the
Yes.
festive period with your family and loved ones, right? So
Yeah.
wishing everybody in advance very
Mm-hmm.
Merry Christmas, right? A
Merry, Merry
blessed
Christmas.
Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yeah. So, and also, leaving the door open for all of you who are watching this or who are actually catching the replay on podcast or the YouTube channel. This is for you to think about where you are at right now. Clarity, having that clarity in order for you to set your goal towards, for a more prosperous year 2022.
Yes, or looking forward to 2022. Right.
Yeah.
So let's cross over with courage and let's lead with courage.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll see you again soon. Right. See you again soon. Right. Bye bye.
Yeah. Carol signing off.
Yeah.
Goodbye
Lilian,
and take
bye.
care.